F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fams? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where friend request friends to watch A Scanner Darkly, 2006. Now, this is a movie request coming from the one and only Brandon. You know, the one who gave us Enter the Void. I know y'all enjoyed that over there on the YouTubes and on the Patreon. You know, y'all were raving about it. But I'm not really too sure what we're about to dive into. I did see a glimpse of something when I got into the party. And it looked like it was some type of animations going on here. So I'm not really sure what we about to dive into, especially when it's coming from Brandon. You know, we got that first one and it was a bit off. So I'm ready. I'm gonna hold myself, contain myself right now. Just hopefully that this one is at least above a 5, right? You know what I'm saying? Nah, but we appreciate you, Brandon. Enter the Void was definitely an enjoyable journey. Especially, I think the second time back when I was editing, I think I enjoyed it a little bit more. So, yeah, there's that. But, Formal, how you feel going into this movie request today?
I feel great, man. One thing about Brandon is he definitely took us out of the comfort zone, and he took it to the chin very well. Like he said, "Look, man, I know this might have not been y'all way, but I wanted y'all to see some more experimental things." Like, so that was definitely a journey. And then he said, "I'll be back though. Don't worry. Like, I'll be back." So here he is back with A Scanner Darkly. I've never heard of it, but obviously looking up the film, I did see 2 actors that were in it that I'm actually really excited about. And then Brolic called it out. It is animated, so that kind of got me excited too. If y'all remember from Fantastic Mr. Fox, I was just like, what kind of movie is this? And then I saw it was an animated film. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, we doing something a little different here. So I'm excited to jump in here. Like we said, Brandon, he definitely brings those requests so far that definitely a bit different for us. So let's see if this one is in the same pace. Let's do it.
All right, y'all, listen, we're not going to hold you here any longer. We're just going to dive right into this movie request. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe, okay? The goal is 10K. Only way we're going to get there, though, is if you click that button. Also click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Go.
Oh, my arch nemesis, WB. I love the movies there, but the copyrights are ridiculous.
Don't be hating. 7 years from now.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Ugh, that get scout.
He got bugs.
God, Mike.
He got bugs. Keanu Reeves.
That's one. Yep, that's
what?
One. That's one name. That's
Robert
2 names
Downey
right there.
Jr.
Yeah, those are the only 2 I saw. Had me excited. Okay,
Woody
I didn't see
Harrelson.
Woody.
What?
I'm super excited now. Woody in the fucking animated film.
Man, the bug. I thought there was a bug on me for a second. A Scanner Darkly. There you go.
Is this Ryan Reagan?
I would.
It's unreasonable. They're all over the place.
Just listen to me. You gotta get out of there. I'll meet you up at Toast Cafe at 3. Okay, calm down. Everything's gonna be fine. Before you go, put a couple of them in a jar so I can get them examined. Relax. Relax.
Okay, didn't even hang it up.
This shit really is trippy, the way these lines keep moving and shit.
Nearly 20% of the population can now be classified as addicts.
Damn. Pharmaceuticals.
That company is our sponsor, New Path.
You see the way that motherfucker changing in the suit?
A scramble suit.
Oh.
The exact same suit he wears, and in fact must wear, during certain parts, in fact, most parts of his daily activities of law enforcement. Let's hear it for the vague blur.
It's just what, to combat AI or some shit? Like, what the fuck?
What I fear night and day is that our children, your children and my children,
calculatedly addicted to substance D for profit by drug terrorists.
And then retribution will swiftly follow. At that moment, I would not for the life of me want to be in their shoes. Got it? Come on, Fred. Just say the shit and get it over with.
He didn't even say what that told to say. That shit personal for him, man. He must have lost some people to this shit for real.
Yo,
that shit look crazy for a second, yo. Man's look like Mr. Bean.
I got a lot of problems nobody else has.
Nah, come on. More people than you'd think, and more people each day. This is a world getting progressively worse. Can we not agree on that?
Somewhat.
Come on, this is
Yeah.
awe-inspiring stuff.
While he has the Illuminati on his shirt.
That's Bob Octor. He talks like he does many things. Not the same, my friends, not the same thing. And I have observed in her an inordinate failure of sexual arousal, not just toward Bob Octor, but, for instance, I could show you how to sleep with her for less than $3.
$3.
I don't want to sleep with her. I want to buy from her.
Up to pretty much the same old thing.
Even Arctor?
Arctor?
Uh-oh, Bob Arctor?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be doing much. Who's this informant?
We don't know. Undoubtedly, it's a vengeance burn. That's how these druggies are. I mean, boning in on each other every time they get pissed off. We'll install a new holographic scanning system. You'll just let us know when they're out of the house, and we'll want storage and printout on everything.
Damn. Yeah, it was him though, right? On the screen?
Was it, right, nigga? They don't even know who their own detectives are?
I'm not even gonna question it.
It's a 9-speed bike.
Yep.
Yeah, but even a 9-speed bike for $50, you still got a good deal.
Okay, those guys told me it was 18
What?
speeds. I just got Greeked. I just got... Wait! Or the garage.
Let's just go rescue the orphan deers, dude!
Don't you see that that's part of the plan? They're going to try to sell them.
Remember we was dealing with the gypsies and Snatch?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely right, Donna. Who do we know who's an authority on this type of bike?
Oh, nigga.
Oh damn.
Get off me! Let me go!
We are all way too close to the...
That shit scared the fuck out of me. I thought that hand was about to...
You are Officer Fred.
Yes. Have a seat, please.
What this is about stems from a recent departmental survey showing that several undercover agents have been admitted to neural aphasia clinics during the last month.
Was it in the speech I gave? Maybe it seemed I showed a little bilateral dysfunction there. I mean, it might have seemed a little slushed.
But this is not a Rorschach test where some abstract block can be interpreted many
It's a
ways by
dog.
many subjects. This has one specific
yeah,
object.
now it looks like a
In
dog.
this case, a dog.
Nah, that was that was a sheep at first, for sure.
Well, they showed us from his eyes.
You're James Barris, aren't you? So, Mr. Barris, what's your information?
Ms. Donna Hawthorne, on a variety of pretext, he will go over to her place of residence and colludes with her regularly, I've noticed.
Colludes.
Bring in your evidence. All of it. We want names most of all. Now, we'll be sending an officer with you to gather your evidence.
May I-
All right? An officer out of uniform, of course.
No, see, I could be murdered.
Get around, will you?
Your move, Peterbilt.
That's a big 10-4.
Got nothing on us.
There.
Accelerate. Slow down. Jesus. Let us over! Emergency!
Yeah, nigga put the time out.
Look, the gas. It's cut or broken.
Give her a look.
It's the linkage from the pedal to the cart. See, it fell apart so the gas pedal didn't push back out when you took your foot off. But
Shouldn't this locking ring hold the cable in place? I mean, how could it just...
come off like that. There's no way that screw could turn itself all the way out like that. Accidentally.
Yep. Man, what's happening?
The hell?
Is that shit floating?
It's a random. Wow, it was really there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come here. Come here. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, it's still hot cigarette, but it sure is. Wait a second.
Hey, you guys. Jesus. I came in, like the note said. It didn't say when you were gonna get back.
I know I saw that lipstick.
This'll be your new home away from home, pal. It's, pretty intuitive. You'll just be watching and scanning through recorded information.
He's gonna be investigating himself.
Well, we take it for granted that you are one of the individuals that are in Arthur's circle of roommates and friends that frequent the house.
Okay.
I mean, undoubtedly
They know.
you're either Jim Barris or Ernie Luckman.
If it's proven that Arthur is in fact hiding that much.
Huh, believe me, Arthur is hiding a great deal. We've got more recent information on him analyzed, and there's no doubt about it. He's a ringer.
But they
haven't showed any signs of
and
him being.
you feel me?
I'm leaving. This place has become unsafe.
No, hey, Freck. No, come on. You're a bro, man. Stick around.
Hammer.
Make a move.
Don't like it. Okay, if you guys are gonna kill each other, I'm splitting.
The most dangerous kind of person is the one who's afraid of his own shadow.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that if you take too much of that stuff, you not only start seeing and feeling buggy bugs all over you, but you start talking like, and no one can understand you.
What'd you say, Barris? I didn't understand.
See, you guys are fucked up. No, it is yuck-a-goo that are fucked up.
Hey, good.
This nigga choking? This nigga, he doing that shit. This nigga don't give a fuck.
Yep. He gonna be like Buddy pretty soon.
He about to see he about to see everyone turn into a bug.
Yeah. He about to become a hell diver.
Yo, is this
out
nigga really
bitch.
dying, bro? Like, he's really about to choke to death.
Yes, hi. How are you? I have something somewhat emergent to report.
Come on.
I'll tell you this much, it is a cul-de-sac. Technically qualifies on the street. Oh, I'm pleased to report you won't be needing your assistance. Thank you. Have a nice...
No. Jeez.
You all right?
Bears is about to let that man.
Bruh, that shit was crazy.
He had spent several days deciding,
This
much
man getting
longer
dressed
than he
up
had spent
too?
deciding to kill himself.
Man getting dressed for his own funeral. That's crazy.
Charles Freck began to hallucinate.
Oh shit.
He
The
just
next
had a
thing you
wild
know,
trip.
a creature from between dimensions was standing beside his bed, looking down at him disapprovingly.
I come in peace.
Your sins will be read to you ceaselessly in shifts throughout eternity.
Damn.
That nigga said in shifts throughout eternity.
Theft of Christmas presents. 1 million lives.
Damn, he hasn't even got past
1,000
his
years
younger
later,
days.
they had reached the 6th grade.
He
Damn.
said that nigga hit 1 million lies. That was a sin.
Where did Substance D come from? Why can't we stop it? The bigger this war
What?
gets, the more freedoms we lose, the more Substance D
Bruh.
is on our streets.
They're making the frogs gay. That's him.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It sound like him.
No, that's him.
Oh, it's our tax dollars at work.
Yep.
Protect us from ourselves.
Yep.
Hey, guys, I used to be one of you. Stop selling out your own species.
Damn.
What was that man's name again? Freaking
Alex White, right?
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
There we go.
Well, just drive over to my place. You have the money, you'll give it to me. We'll kick back, drop some death, maybe get some tequila.
And then
It's not gonna happen.
And then, cause right, that's the chick that they said won't putting out, right?
And then he takes a nap and wakes up in the morning.
Take a nap.
He
He got himself
he said
one that's gonna put out.
I need something tonight.
He found a streetwalker.
So you're gay?
Okay.
Try not to be. That's why I called you tonight.
Do you feel me? Like
he's stupid. The way that shit be moving, be like, hey, see, we look like shit be floating.
It's because like the background bug.
She a bug.
Oh,
but she's dead.
No, it's fucking old girl.
Oh, that's Winona.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't tell sometimes the way that animation be. It be Picasso in their ass.
Yeah, it's like the background. The background stays still, but it moves.
You are really dumb, for real.
All right, Fred, very good.
In this next test, with your eyes covered, reach out and feel an object with each hand.
We need an updated blood test. So go down the hall to the pathology lab and they'll fix you up.
You just popped, too.
You certainly seem much more depressed today than you did when we first saw you.
Wait, he was seeing...
There was two guys there, right?
Doctor.
Last week, when we first saw you...
Nigga, I was gonna say he got new doctors.
Did you ever get her the flowers?
That's crazy, yo.
I'm supposed to act like they aren't here. Assuming there's a they at all. It may just be my imagination. Whatever it is that's watching, it's not human. Clearly or darkly. I hope it sees clearly because I can't any longer see into myself.
Okay, scan it darkly.
I see only Mark.
You show what we regard more as competition phenomenon than impairment.
So what does all this mean?
Well, I'm sure you know already. You've been experiencing it without knowing why or what it is.
The two hemispheres of my brain are competing?
Yes.
We'll do the other half of Southern California tomorrow night. The Air Force arsenal at Vandenberg will be hit for automatic weapons.
What about that anthrax Anwar ripped off for us?
Do you have any more material of this sort, or is this tape substantially it?
Oh, no, I have a veritable cornucopia, and much of it is directly referencing the organization and its directives.
Mr. Barris, you will not be released pending our study of this material with knowingly giving the authorities false information. This, of course, is just a pretext for your own safety.
Substance D.
Damn, that's fucked.
Facts. All that snitching, and look where you got you.
Is that my medical report you have there?
Yep. An officer who willingly becomes an addict and doesn't report it promptly is subject to a misdemeanor.
You getting less, boy.
I'm who? I'm Bob Arthur.
You didn't know? This nigga be too high.
Then I'm a what?
Well, we had to get to Barris to set him up.
You're just a fiend at this point,
how
nigga.
we arranged it was, it grew progressively more and more suspicious that you were an undercover cop.
Do we get to see who he is? Oh, I thought he was about to put the blinds down and take off his suit. I want to see who Hank is.
Is it Donna?
Yeah, show us. Who
It's-
are you,
It's
Hank?
Donna, ain't it?
Who are you?
It's Donna. Gotta
What
be.
if it was Woody's girls?
Because she's so small. Yep.
Yeah.
So they're both.
It's crazy because I was gonna say, how the fuck is she getting there in 5 minutes? She got to be in the same building. And that's how she knew it was him all along. That's why it was so easy for her. Nigga said, deal with it.
Substance D?
Take him in.
Ate his head. Another loser.
Damn, that's probably why she never let him clap her cheeks, though. Because that's the boss. She know if she catch feelings, shit gonna be different. I wonder how long he's been in here.
Hey, good news. I think I got you transferred to one of our farms.
Can I work with animals?
I think you'll be working with plants for a while.
Farm, like Donna said.
She did say that. Maybe this was what she was talking
Work at
about.
a farm. Facts. She already knew that nigga
Yeah.
was like, nigga, she already, like he said, I done figured you out a long time ago, man.
My name is Bruce. We're gonna try you on farming for a period, Bruce.
Is that their housing right
Okay.
there?
Staff thought you'd be better off. I like mountains. The air is good.
I like
here.
rocks.
I like air.
He is definitely on a new path.
Yeah, he likes everything.
Audrey, it matters when we can prove that New Path is the one growing, manufacturing, and distributing.
How does he look? I mean, do you think he's gonna be able to pull through for us?
He's going deep undercover.
Nigga, they just be using him though. That's the thing. That's how he got fucked up the first time.
There's no other way to get in there. I couldn't, and think of how long I tried.
Oh.
I mean, if he'd understood, if he had volunteered.
Yeah, could have been
But he
different.
doesn't know, and he never did. He didn't volunteer for this.
Sure he did. It was his job.
It wasn't his job to get addicted.
Hmm.
We took care of that.
Exactly. This is the second phase of that shit.
Blue field. A present for my friends. At Thanksgiving.
Wow. Present from my friends. This nigga gotta wait till Thanksgiving to bring that shit back, nigga. But he figured it out. I think that shit really worked. Bring that shit back to Donna and them, or Hank, I should say.
That's a long thing.
I know. Well, they don't tell us what year we in, but facts though. We gotta wait for a holiday. Who were punished entirely too much for what they did. I love them all. Here is a list to whom I dedicate my love. To Kayleen, to Ray, Francie, Kathy. Damn. Permanent psychosis, permanent brain damage. Massive permanent brain damage.
To Nancy.
Permanent psychosis.
To Nick. To Terry. To Dennis.
Deceased.
To
Pancreatic
Phil.
damage. Vascular damage.
Sue, Jerry. Damn.
Psychosis. And so forth.
These were comrades who I had.
Philip K. Dick. Okay.
Okay. There we have it.
Rory Cochran. Let me see if that is who I thought. Yeah, it is that dude.
Who?
Rory Cochran. Bro, it's crazy. I was gonna say, bro, we just watched a movie with him, and
Did we?
no way I was gonna figure this out. Yeah, Dazed and Confused. That's the movie we watched.
Oh, he's that. Okay, yep. Okay. As soon as you say that, he was like the stoner dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one with who wore the hat with the long straight hair.
Yep. There we have it. A Scanner Darkly in the books. Shout outs to Brandon for this one. I gotta say, man, this one's definitely leaps and bounds ahead of your last request. But the one thing about this one that I would say that's kind of similar to Enter the Void is the visuals. The visuals in that movie and Enter the Void were very interesting and different. You can say that about the whole film for this. Definitely something I wasn't expecting. I was expecting animation, but this is not really animation. This is like actual people, being filmed, and then post-production type of editing going on here.
Adobe Photoshop, nigga.
I feel like this is AI. This is the birth of AI, and they're just like, let's just make a whole movie with this, and they just rendered it through a Facebook AI app. But it's trippy, but kind of cool at the same time. So I definitely enjoyed this one. How about you, Formal? What's your thoughts on this one?
I actually loved it, to be honest. I have to throw the L word out there. I loved it. While I was looking just now to the side while Brolic was talking, I was actually going to search up a specific comment from Brandon because I had remembered the comment as we were watching this movie back when we did Enter the Void, and I wanted to call it out really quickly because it definitely plays into what you just said, bro. Like he said that I love this movie because this is when we dropped Enter the Void. He had commented, I love this movie because it stretches the limits of visual filmmaking. Haven't seen so many films, plot and dialogue don't give me the same high, so visual eccentricity interests me. So I actually remembered this comment while watching this, and I definitely see that because this was crazy to watch, like, and not in a bad way. There was so many interesting moments, just like I kept saying, like things looked like they were floating, and the way that the lines kind of were always in motion, like certain characters and shit, like it was some wildness. And I will say one thing, and this is not necessarily to downplay it because I'm probably gonna watch this again. To be honest, the only movie that I've actually rewatched so far is Fantastic Mr. Fox, so I might actually rewatch this one. Yeah, that's the only movie, but I got kids, so you know.
That's interesting.
But this one though, I definitely am gonna watch it again because I think the visualization sometimes pulled me away from really trying to pay attention as much as I wanted to. By the end of the movie, I definitely feel like I absorbed enough of the plot and had a good understanding.
I agree with that.
But I do feel like there were certain parts that I had missed. Like you had mentioned the blue flower, and I was just like, oh, I didn't even recall them bringing that up. And there was something else that I missed that you had brought up. You said he had mentioned his kids before, and I didn't remember that part neither. So I was just like, I think sometimes the visualization was just kind of pulling me out because I was reacting to that shit. Like
there was some moments where it was like I said, it's trippy. Like your eyes are trying to adjust, so it's like it's this weird feeling that you get. But yeah, the whole daughter thing that happened when they first started seeing signs of the what's it called, the
Substance D.
When he was on the podium talking to the people, he was telling them like, I had a daughter this. She was this big and all that. So that was the first time that he kept asking them. They didn't answer, but I'm pretty sure that was the reason why they pulled him into the room to to assess his mental. Yeah. So yeah, this one is interesting when it comes to like story and stuff like that because like I agree the visuals kind of throw you off, but at the same time y'all should know me, like it'd be kind of hard for me to grasp onto things. But yeah, I was a little bit lost in the beginning. I can't lie.
It ties up though.
Yeah, no, it does.
Pretty great.
It does.
Because like it's kind of like, because I feel like even though we say we were lost, we were kind of on it. Like, because remember we were just like, yo, they haven't shown us anything of him being this big bad wolf and blah blah blah. Like, so we were kind of on the mark with that because they told him you really weren't the target this whole time. It was I forgot Buddy's name, Robert Downey Jr.'s character, but Barris, yeah. So we do be lost, but I think we was there, man.
I guess lost is not the right word to say for what we be, kind of be going through. I guess it's like foggy. It wasn't kind of clear to us. But it definitely kind of irons itself out, especially towards the middle when you start really grasping what's going on. Where okay, he's undercover, trying to find like the big dog that's pushing these pills. And I think I wonder if there's any like kind of sequel to this.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
Because we didn't really get a conclusion somewhat. It kind of left off in a little bit of a cliffhanger. Like, yeah, he did pick up the flower. But like, does that mean that they got him? Like, we got him right now?
I think so. I think that's one of the cliffies that you could kind of lean more to one side and be like, he brings that back with them, and that's the evidence that they needed to hit this farm up.
I could accept that. It's still interesting. I was just like, maybe they can. Who knows? Maybe they can. I definitely enjoyed the actual like actors in the film. They had a pretty dope ass cast. Robert De Niro.
Facts.
I said Robert De Niro. Robert Downey Jr. Woody Harrelson.
Keanu. Winona. I don't even think I've ever seen Keanu and Robert in a movie together.
No, this is definitely
And
the
those were the
first.
2 names I saw before we started the movie, so I was kind of excited about that. I was like, I wonder what they're gonna, how they gonna play off. And then I realized it was an animation. I was just like, oh, I'm super interested in this.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure where we were going with because what really threw me off was the very beginning of the movie.
The bugs and shit.
The
Yep.
bugs. That was really what kind of threw me off, and I was trying to like grasp like what are we watching here, and of course it it slowly starts making sense because that's what the effects are on D.
Yep.
I definitely enjoyed the moment with the car. I think that was probably one of the funniest moments with
when the gas pedal fucked up?
the gas pedal fucked up. They there on the side of the road just freaking going at it. Yeah, I thought that was probably one of the best moments, at least for me. Enjoyed it. Yeah, man. I mean, this one was interesting, man. I gotta say,
I loved it, bro. I loved it because, bro, the end was really when it really hit, in my opinion. Like the movie hit in general. Like I was already kind of visually captivated by it. So like that alone carried me to the end. But then the end with the whole, like, bruh, you about to get sent to New Path and it's your fault for getting addicted, nigga. We ain't nobody tell you to pick up them pills. Like I was just like, hold up. And then he was just like, bro, I didn't though. Like, and that's when it really clicked. Like, oh, they forced this nigga this whole time. Like, cause like I get it. Like, you know, you see the you watch undercover movies and shows, and they always say you go undercover too long, you got to be careful because X, Y, Z could happen.
Yep.
So like I'm like, okay, maybe that's where we at with it. Like, you know, he was just undercover too long, so that's why he got addicted. Like, but then he kind of doubled down on that shit. Like, nah, nigga, like whoa, like Hank was going hard, and then they revealed that he was Donna. And I'm bro, like the whole ending sequence from like, I guess from the point where they officially was just like, like Keanu's character is, you know, he's hooked, and we send him a new path. From that moment on was just like beautiful, beautiful. All the reveals that came after that, like, oh, we sent them the new path and all that just for the job, like, and then you realize everybody's fucking high, nigga. Everybody's on substance D. So that's why he had told him, bro. That's why he told him, no, the officers been through this. They just learned how to cope with it. Cause nigga, this is literally Donna right there in front of you. For all we know, Woody Harrelson's character's an officer too, nigga. Coping with it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of crazy because these were all characters who were really just high on substance D, just in different levels. Freck was, you know, he was on bug stage, like. So man, I'm definitely watching this again. This shit was good, bro.
I think it definitely deserves a second watch. Before the movie even ended, I was like, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna get a little baked before I watch this.
And
second
I'm putting
time.
the subtitles.
Yeah.
And I'm getting the book, nigga. They said this is based off a book. I've been on this secondcell.com getting cheap books lately. Just been trying to read more.
Hey, let me know if it's good. I'll pick it up.
I might have to, man.
Okay.
Might have to. Because this was a good ass movie.
Yeah.
Anything that makes me want to pick up literature or any type of lore, bruh, I feel like is amazing. That's why I love Hellraisers. That's why that's still one of my favorite horror films. Because I was like, nigga, I want to read the comics and all that with this shit. This is so dope. But yeah. Scanner Darkly. Yeah, Scanner Darkly.
Scanner Darkly, yo. This one, definitely. And I'm seeing the theme here, Brandon. I'm seeing the themes here with the movie.
Yeah, the visual, like he said.
The visuals, the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because the first one was DMT. You know, had us contemplating, is this even happening? Is this real? Is this a figment of his imagination? And this movie also has some, you know, moments like that as well. Like, is this his mind playing tricks on him, you know, with the whole girl in the bed and then him watching
that was crazy.
It. Yeah, so it was like moments
especially
like
when you watched it back in the recording, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That
and
was
it stood
crazy.
and it just stood as her though. Like,
yeah, then it changed, bro.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, man. I definitely...
Nah, this was dope, son. This was a mind fuck, low key. Cause they really do drag you along, low key. Because there was at some point where I was just like, wait, he's investigating himself? Like, is he is he gonna protect himself, or like is the drugs got him so fucked up that he doesn't even know he's investigating himself at some point?
Yeah, I've
Like,
heard you said
and
that
he
throughout
gon-
the reaction. So I was
Yeah,
like,
bro, I'm just like,
huh?
because I'm like, wait, he knows who he is, like,
Yeah.
but maybe the drugs get him so fucked. Because remember, they even got to the point where they was like, your brains are competing, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
So I'm just
yeah.
like, maybe he gonna spy versus spy himself or some shit, like. But it was like, nah, nigga, this is all part of the game, nigga. This nigga is, he just a detective getting detective devised, nigga, like, cause they putting that man through the ringer.
One thing I would love to see about this film, if y'all have any YouTube links, throw them down there how they created this film, like what was the process, because like we said, the visuals in this is probably, I've never seen a movie like this in my life. I could say that for sure. Never. This is probably the first of its kind. And I wonder if there's any other movies like this, like visually. So that would just be kind of a nice little interesting thing to look, to watch if they have something specific about the the effects and all that. Because I think that the visual is definitely one of the highlights of this movie. So.
I agree. I was watching this shit like, I wonder what an action flick would look like with these visuals.
Just
like,
something like that. That would be kind of crazy.
I think me too. I was I'm thinking of back in Newgrounds days when motherfuckers used to make them stick fighter fucking videos. Like some wild shit like that. Man. Yeah, this is a banger.
Yeah, man. So I think I'm good, man. I like we said, we thoroughly enjoyed it. Thought it was dope. I like the story. The story kind of, didn't know where it was going in the beginning, and that's because you didn't know about Substance D. But once you learn about that, I feel like the movie kind of opens up, and you kind of can follow along a little bit better. So, yeah, man. I thought this film was dope. You got any finals? Any score you want to drop there, buddy?
Nah, no finals, man. Like I said, this was good, man. Definitely rewatching it. Definitely gonna jump to second shell probably in like the next 30 minutes actually, to look up if they have the book for this, to see how much that thing costs, because I'm interested. I'm like, after like the same way you said, is there a part 2 for this? Like, I feel like that's only because you that much interested. Like, you want to know more about this. So you don't want to let go of this story. You don't want to let go of this lore. Like, so that's why niggas be asking for sequels. So if they don't have a sequel, I'm gonna go get the book. I'm gonna go get the root inspiration for this shit. And see, because there's got to be way more detail in the book, and just from what they presented in this movie was amazing. So I can't imagine what a motherfucker wrote down. And then also the movie itself, had the message at the end, which seemed like it had to do with drug addiction itself. Said, certain people ended up being deceased, permanent brain damage, permanent psychosis, things like that. So it definitely even makes me more want to jump into that book, especially if that was from the book, the author of the book, which I'm sure it was. So yeah, it's you can always feel things when it comes from a place of real emotion, like, so he put his heart into that book, and then they translated it and try to make a movie, a good movie out of it. And I think they made a pretty great one here. So I'm actually just gonna give it a 9, to be honest. I don't even want to flirt with decimals right now, just off of first watch and how I'm feeling about it overall, wanting to rewatch it and all that. I'm gonna just give it that 9 straight drop.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I thought the characters were fun, enjoyable to watch. I think all these big head actors kind of playing along in this film was definitely fun, man. Woody Harrelson was more the comedic relief. Robbie Downey Jr. Sometimes I was lost for how like in depth this man was, like just trying to get into like certain things, talking about the whole gears and like
he
it's
was on the scientist.
Yeah,
shit.
like he was like he will break shit down like to a like molecular fucking level. So definitely enjoyed the characters overall, and yeah, man. Like I said, if there's anything more to this, like a sequel or something like that, or even if the book continues on, definitely let us know in the comments down below. All right. So I think I'm gonna give this just a solid 8. I think this is a great film. Definitely gonna rewatch this one because Yeah, I think it definitely deserves it, especially since I was a little bit lost in the beginning and going back and watching this a second time. I definitely feel like you might pick up a lot more than the first watch. So that's something that I'm interested in doing. So yeah, man, there you have it, yo. 9 from your boy Formal, 8 from here. Let us know what the world thinks.
It's funny, man. This is another one.
I already know it's gonna be people are gonna be like,
Another one we
oh my god,
far off of
the
bro.
visuals. Wait. Let me. Is we far off? You talking about like a 5, 6?
No.
Okay.
Not that far.
Okay.
Not that
So 7.2. Rotten Tomatoes. I'll probably give it like 6.8, 7.3.
Look at that boy. All right, IMDb 7 flat.
Okay, makes sense.
Rotten Tomato, the tomato meter 6.8.
Ooh.
The audience score 6.4.
Ooh, I was off by 1.
I mean,
okay.
7.4.
7.4.
No, you was all by 0.1, nigga.
Yeah, 0.1. Yeah.
Because you said 6.8, 7.3. So yeah, damn, that's crazy. I really like this one.
It makes sense though because like I feel like most people will probably cut this movie off in the beginning. I feel like. You don't feel like that? I feel like if they don't really get through, to the end to actually like really kind of grasp everything, I think people can get lost and then just be like, I'll throw on the YouTube. Like,
yeah. Some people say it's lacking the story. I mean, I guess I could feel that though, because like it's like we said, the story really didn't hit till the end. Like. Yeah. I don't know. I had a good time here.
I could definitely agree with that. The story isn't as, but that's only our first watching. I feel like once
but most people probably watch it once and drop the review.
I feel like people,
especially if you have a bad review.
I feel like people do the motion. They watch the beginning, watch the end, and then go watch a synopsis on YouTube. Like,
nah, facts. Go just Google a title and just copy and paste the headline of it. Like,
facts.
This is how I felt about the movie too. But I mean, I do kind of agree because, like we said, the visualizations carried us to the end, and then the end really hits you, and it's just like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
But I think we give graceful scores sometimes.
We do. But we enjoy what we do here, so it is what it is. But listen, if you're still rocking with us this long, we appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If y'all haven't already, like the video, comment down below, let us know what you thought. That is what we request.
And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe. You know the goal. And if you're to them full-length reactions, Patreon link is in the description down below. FRR is out. Peace.